So what is a Jayhawker? What is a Bushwhacker? If you live in the four-state area, you've heard these names before. I thought today I could give a brief summary of what those mean, what they are, and how they play a role in our history. Now, I'm not claiming to be a college professor or anything of the sort. I'm just fond of history. I also thought it would be fun to briefly discuss a topic that I feel a lot of us know about on the surface, but maybe not a lot of detail on. Let's start with the Bushwhackers. Bushwhackers, in a nutshell, were pro-Confederate guerrilla fighters from Missouri. Some of the more famous Bushwhackers were William T. Anderson, better known as Bloody Bill, the outlaw Jesse James, and William Quantrill. While mainly known for guerrilla warfare in Missouri and Kansas, these Bushwhackers would play very large roles in well-known battles and engagements, such as Fort Blair and the Battle of Baxter Springs, and the Lawrence Massacre. Before the Civil War, Jayhawkers were more known as Free Staters, who were bands of robbers. During and after the Civil War, Jayhawkers were more synonymous with Union troops led by abolitionists, who were known for plundering and looting civilians. Overall, though, Jayhawkers, also known as Redlegs, were pro-Union, Free Staters that would often clash with the pro-slavery Bushwhackers. When many of us in the four states hear the term border war, we instantly think of the old Big 12 and the football game between Kansas and Missouri. That's obviously not where that came from at all. It all stemmed from the political turbulence in the 1850s between the Kansas Territory and the western frontier towns of Missouri. When Kansas was trying to enter the Union, there were attempts by some Missourians to influence whether Kansas would be a free or a slave state. This time frame is often referred to as Bleeding Kansas. Keep in mind, these hostilities started well before the Civil War, went on through the Civil War, and would carry on for years following. These pro-Union Jayhawkers and the pro-Confederacy Bushwhackers played a major role in all of this. While a lot of attention is given to the eastern conflicts in the Civil War, make no mistake that there were very violent conflicts, raids, and guerrilla warfare taking place in Missouri and Kansas throughout. Jayhawkers and Bushwhackers alike were all real people with real convictions, whether they were right or wrong ones. These were also brutally vicious times, and the tactics, the attacks, pillaging, murders, and raids by both Bushwhackers and Jayhawkers were all very cruel and extremely violent. However, they all shaped the history of our country and specifically the four-state area. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Until next time.